Good evening everybody, welcome to my garage again. Today is the 1st of July, it's Monday 2019, and as I said, I'm in the garage. We're just going to do a few little sort of tinkery job type things. Yesterday was Frosty's group ride up in North Wales, Llandudno. Where did we go? We went up one valley to Betsy Coed, over the A5 to Bethesda, down the Ogwen Valley, is it, towards Bangor, and back along the coast. So it was a cracking day, brilliant, great to ride with everybody. Thank you very much to Mr. Painterman and Neil Conroy for organising the route and sorting everything. It was great, it was a really good day, so I've really enjoyed that, so thank you very much. I've got about an hour and 38 minutes of footage that I recorded both on the GoPro and on the camera itself, so obviously it's going to take quite a lot of editing to get a decent vlog together for that, and pick out the good bits, etc. I've got that much GoPro footage. If I'd set it all to music, I think I'd need 2 albums. I've got about an hour and 20 minutes of GoPro footage, so anyway, that'll be later in the week when I've finally managed to get all that sorted. In the meantime, just bear with me a second, I've got a little task to do. So I've had an email from Tom Jameson, one of the viewers and subscribers to my channel. So thank you very much for your email, Tom. He has asked me to say happy birthday to his housemate, whose name is Andrew Davenport. So they live in Exeter. 30th birthday, Andrew. So thank you very much for watching the channel. Happy birthday, have a great day. When I was 30, my youngest son Tom was born, so he's 21 this year. Oh dear. So happy birthday, have a great day, and thanks for watching the channel. So now that we've done that, let's just move on. And here's my older TCR, the one that I really like. TCR Advanced. This is before the Advanced Pro design. If I bend down here, so differences between this one and the other one. Cable routing. Internal cables on this design. No little hatch things that have got an Allen key like on the later one. We'll go and show you in a minute. So feeding the cable through is a bit more difficult. It's trickier to get it out of here, out of this hole. But I'm going to show you how we do that in a minute. I'm going to change this brake cable because when I've swapped left and right, I've ended up with just enough to grip the end of that, and I'm not happy with that. So I've bought a new brake cable somewhere. It's over there. And I'm going to take this out and I'm going to show you how I do that. Other things on this one. 1.25" steerer, so easier to change stems, steerer spacers, top caps, all that sort of thing. What else? I don't like that clamp system, I prefer the defuse wedge system. And then the other thing that's better on these is underneath, if it'll focus, where the brake liner, where the gear cable liners come through. That's easier to change. Ow, that was my head. On this than on the later one. Let's just go show you this later one, and I'll show you what I mean with this. So here on the head tube, can you see there's a little black thing there? Just in there, there's a little Allen screw. You take that out and you get an access port. Same there, Allen screw, take it off and you get a bigger access port. So it's easier feeding the cable through and hooking it out of here on this later one. 1.25" steerer tube. More difficult to change stems and top caps. More difficult to source steerer spacers. And under there's not much light. Try and turn you in. That is smaller, that access port. So it's a lot more difficult to actually get things to come through, to get those cables through. So new brake cable. Let's get this sorted. Try and do it one-handed, so bear with me. Okay, so I've got you set down on that box, which happens to be a kicker box. My kicker 17 box. Struggling with me crock. Right, so Allen keys. 5mm Allen key. We'll just release that first. We'll undo that. That's just the clamp for the old one. Now, the easy way to do it is we can pull that out through there first and pull out your little section of outer. Put that to one side, keep that, which leaves a length. Now, if that is all frayed a bit on the end like this is, get your cable cutters, cut it clean, like so. Put that in the bin after. And then I've got, keep yourself an old section of, this is gear inner, but brake inner would do it as well. Keep yourself a section that's good on both ends, long enough, like that. You see it? There. What we're going to do is we're going to get a bit of sellotape, sellotape those two together, pull it through. So we're going to try and get that through as a guide wire. I need to get the sellotape, just bear with me. Okay, so sellotape, scissors. Cut off that bit. Don't need much, only a little piece. And then find the end of my cable, put the two together. You've got to do them in line. Sticking to my fingers. My fingers were wet because I've just put some recycling in that bin. So it's stopped the sticky tape from working. Sellotape. Nope, it's not working today. Third time. If it doesn't work with this, I'll get a piece of electrical tape. Just a bit of sellotape around there. And as I push that way, we're going to pull the housing out here at this end. Hang on. First thing I'm going to do is pull out the blanks. So I'll pull that out to there. So that's just the little stop thing. And I'll do it again. I'm not doing good than this today, am I? So to recap, what I've done, pulled the cable out of the brake, cut it clean, pulled the little end cap and guard wire off, cut a piece of sellotape, and then we're going to wrap that round the gear cable inner and the brake inner, just to hold them in line. Alright, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull here at this end as I feed that end, but push this in so it keeps them together. And it's not worked this time. Okay, so it didn't work that way, so now we're going to do it the other way. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. It's worth trying. My sellotape isn't sticking to this today. It's not doing it very well. So now I've got that pulled out of there. So we've got to get that back through, and I'll show you how I get it back through. Pull that out. New brake cable. Stainless steel brake cable. This one comes with both a barrel end and a pear or teardrop shape end. So you need to cut off the one you don't want. Unroll it, obviously. Check, cut. Give it a twist because it's just like that. Then get that fed back through again. So just first of all we're going to feed that into the lever housing, get the right side. Can you see me there? Well, you can probably see me a bit. And if it won't go, just twiddle it, turn it. You want to do it clockwise. So it's going. So you just take just a bit of fiddling, and then pull that through till it seats. You've got to feed the cable through that hole there and get it out of that hole there. Let's feed it in this hole. One-handed, comes out of course. Feed it through, and of course sod's law is not going to come through that hole. Yep, not coming through, so let's just put you back down. Then I'm going to get a magnet. These magnets, old cadence magnet or wheelman speed magnet, not strong enough. Current cadence magnet for Garmin, not strong enough. Parts tray magnet, much stronger. Did you hear that? Can you hear the cable clicking to the top of the tube? Strong magnet, pull it to that side of the frame. And then just fiddling backwards and forwards. And the other thing that can help, that's not working, is take it out, get the cable and put a slight bend on the end of the cable. Can you see? I've put a kink on it. Keep that pointing up, feed it back in, it's a bit of a faff, you just got to be patient. Right, so after struggling for quite a while in there on my knees, I've brought it through, I've put it in my work stand just because it's easier for me to work up here. So all I've done is that cable, if I bring you in, if I do it against the seat post there, you can't see. So I've just put slight bend on the end of that cable, piece of electrical tape to mark where to fiddle, and then holding the magnet against that side, pushing that with that slight bend, rotating it backwards and forwards until it pops out of that hole. Now what I'm going to do, I've got electrical tape stuck in here, so I've just got to pull it, rotating it until we get that through there. Hang on, let's get you out of focus. There you are. So you see it come out? Electrical tape. So I've got to pull this electrical tape off here. And then I'm going to use electrical tape to tape that end to the new brake cable. Bit of electrical tape. Just blue so I can see it easily. It's probably electrical tape I used the other day rather than... Oops, that won't do the camera any good at all, will it? Right. Electrical tape. Get it the right way around the head tube. Get the end. Yep, it's electrical tape I used. Right, pull at this end, push on this end, gently feed it through. Okay. You see? So there's my electrical tape through now. That's my cable through. Put the end back on, pull the tape off, put it the right way. So I made a faff of that today and dropped the camera. Pull that through, pull it tight, feed that back in there. Cable outer for the back. Put that on. Get the right way around. Can you see? Just about to think. This cable's way too long. Where's my cable cutters gone? We'll go back through there, I think. You'll see this better. That's okay, so we want to cut that to length and put a ferrule on. End cap, not a ferrule. End cap. There we go. Done. So that was a bit of faffing, longer than I intended. Thanks for watching. See you in the next vlog.